What do you want to be when you grow up? We've all been asked this question, but few of us get to live our answer. Many want to dance, but stop when they hear laughter. Others want to sing, but quiet when others don't sing along. Some want to paint, but lose focus when they can't make money. But let's ask ourselves, what if sacrificing vices equaled the change we want to see? Can you let everybody think you're crazy now until they recognize your genius later? Can you scream your song, play your instrument, and block out all distractions? Would you paint your best canvas if it meant being poor and fameless? Entrepreneurship is an extreme marathon. So what are you willing to give up to become who you want to be? Are you ready to live your legend? Hi, my name is Voltaire X, and I'm excited to showcase this web series that chronicles my adventures as a social entrepreneur. Over the next 90 days, you'll see me move to Amsterdam, fundraise, build and launch my app Re-Up. But before I get into all that, I need to show you how I became a social entrepreneur. That's my sister Ramona. The blonde in the middle is me. And the woman holding me up, that's Mom. Since we came from humble beginnings, we were always moving. Regardless of our poor finances, Mom exposed us to a culture beyond poverty. She taught us to be innovators, and she would always say, just because you don't have money doesn't mean you have to think and act poor. Her example showed me how you have to sacrifice for a greater good. After finishing college, I forgot those lessons and picked up some bad habits. Beer pong became my profession, and somehow I thought that I could change the world by waking up at 2 o'clock. Well, those bad habits caught up, and I couldn't pay rent. So I remember what Mom taught me and turned sacrifices into a game. One day, my roommate and I went shopping. Our cart was at $29.50, and he tried to put in a bottle of ketchup. We got into an argument. Cooler heads prevailed, and we put the ketchup back. Later that month, we paid our rent by $1. I started thinking, what if people were causing the economic crisis because they didn't want to sacrifice? Inspiration came the day when my sister said,
"You should put that game you play into an app."
I got it! I should put the game I play into an app. The stars aligned, and I began to live my legend. I taught myself graphic design, and any pleasure that took time, money, or energy away from my goal, I sacrificed. 4 years of no eating out, no car, and no women for 1,000 days made me the laughingstock of the party. But I didn't care about social acceptance. I kept living my legend. Next thing I knew, MTV featured me as one of their global stories. Taking the money I saved, I traveled to 15 countries and 36 cities to do research for my app. I traveled to the UK to give a talk at Oxford. I went to the Netherlands and was selected as 33 entrepreneurs around the world to the Amsterdam School of Creative Leadership. I continued my travel to the US, and I ran out of money. I could either live my legend or give up. I chose to move forward with no money and homeless. Making the most of my situation, I started giving Dutch expats tours of Harlem to raise money to get back to my graduation in Amsterdam. Impressed with Re-Up's social impact, my classmate Claudia invited me down to the Impact Hub in Caracas. I ate empanadas and cooked enchiladas. The hospitality from the people I met was the best of my travels. If I could sum up Venezuela in one word, arepas. An unforgettable treat. After 2 years, it was time to go home for a book signing party. My sister and I were featured co-contributors for the book are inspirational stories, which had me thinking, what would have happened if I gave up on my legend? I guess we'll never know.
To see how re-up works, or to support our GoFundMe campaign, visit gofundme.com/re-up, or click the video above. And be sure to tune into next month's webisode to see how Voltaire makes it to Amsterdam.